You think if I crawled in there and took a nap, somebody would think I was undignified? They
Probably.
would.
How long have we been on, anyway?
Oh, I make it about a week Wednesday.
Yeah, it feels like it. It's kind of scary, too. Ever notice when you're working this long, all the patients start to look a lot alike?
Yeah, it's remarkable, isn't it? All those patients lined up in those same metal beds with the same flowers and the same get-well cards and the same white frocks. A fella could make a mistake.
It's not funny.
No, it isn't. You seen Faith?
No. There's no point.
Ooh, well, in an hour, we have a decision to make. Because we have 8 whole hours off, and we have to decide whether to sleep or eat first.
You decide.
Well, I know I'm hungry. I just don't know if I have the strength to eat.
Right now, what I want is a stretch of sand, big empty space with the sound of the ocean, and just sit there with somebody and not have to say anything, not have to say anything at all.
Oh, good. Oh, there you are. Good. I was afraid you would be with some other patients. Hi, Bucky.
Oh, hi, Dee. Bye.
Bye. What's wrong with him? He doesn't like me anymore?
Oh, he's just tired. We're all tired.
Oh, well, look, don't be tired because I'm really excited. You know what you said for me to do? Well, I went out and I finally got the apartment.
That's great.
See, it wasn't that hard at all, okay? I was a little bit scared at first. Oh, look, your name is on the lease, okay, because I'm unemployed. So as soon as you get the first chance, you go over there and sign it, okay?
Okay.
Oh, also, started shopping for my trousseau.
Yeah, looks like quite a start.
Yeah, well, will you come and look at it? I mean, maybe you'll come over, you know, when you get off duty, okay?
Sure.
What time?
I'm supposed to get off at 8, but it'll probably be later. But just to look, because I got to get some sleep tonight.
Okay,
I'm on early again tomorrow morning.
Okay, just a few minutes, all right? It'll give me something to look forward to. And I'll unwrap everything. I'll just set everything up, okay?
Okay, I'll be there.
Okay, you better be there because I'll be waiting for you. Okay, see you later.
Bye.
What do you want?
I just want to get married.
It's the wedding everyone's been waiting for.
You look amazing.
Do you take this woman to be your wife?
With an unexpected guest,
I have this dance.
Franco returns. Watch General Hospital, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 10 on SoapNet.
The Chew, a new kind of daytime talk show where everybody brings something different to the table.
The Chew will be a very interesting daily take about food.
It's going to be a show that centers around family, fun.
With expert advice, the latest trends, and useful tips you can use at home. So treat yourself to something new and delicious every day.
Join us.
Join us.
Join us. Join us.
At the table.
Join The Chew weekdays. Premieres Monday, September 26th, only on ABC.
You know how it is. You go, how am I going to lose this weight?
Tina lost 22 pounds on eDiets, and now you can lose weight too. You'll get fresh prepared meals delivered right to your door, and now you can get a whole week of meals free.
I have lost 30 pounds.
Hey, I made it to 50 pounds, and look at me now, I'm 60 pounds.
Call now to find out how you can get 1 week's worth of delicious food delivered right to your door free.
Holy moly, woman. We thought you'd take it off, but didn't think it would stay off. Truthfully, I like everything about eDiets.
You can enjoy all the foods you love to eat, from pizza to pasta to delicious desserts.
It's so easy to have food delivered to your door and not have to think about it.
No dishes, no cooking, no going to the grocery store. That's how simple it is, and the weight comes off.
Choose from over 120 fresh prepared meals. Not dehydrated, tasteless food, but really delicious food. It's so easy. Here's a program you could stick with because the food tastes great.
I have lost 25 pounds.
94 pounds.
I lost 115 pounds.
Along the way, eDiets.com gives you real support.
Terrific online tools, access to registered dietitians, friends who care about your success, and a full week of meals absolutely free. Start losing weight today and get awesome results.
Millions of people have turned eDiets.com to lose the weight. Now it's your turn.
Call eDiets today and you can get 1 week of meals free. That's 7 breakfasts, 7 lunches, 7 dinners, and 7 snacks. Even chocolate. So don't wait. Pick up the phone and call eDiets now.
Look at me, I lost all the weight.
My husband will often say, "You're the hot wife." eDiets it's changed my life.
Order now and get 1 week of delicious meals absolutely free. That's right, 1 week of fresh prepared meals, free online membership, and 1 week of success, all free.
Free? What are you waiting for? Call or go online to get started now.
Call 1-877-618-8102 or visit eDiets.com now.
Dave, I don't know if I heard you right or not. Run that one past me again. You think Frank has a shot at Congress in '78?
That's about it.
Well, when did this happen?
Well, I asked Dave to stop by the other day. I wanted to find out what he thought my chances might be.
And the more I thought, the better they look, kid.
Dave, you think the voters have had enough time to forget? You know our friends and neighbors. They've got memories like elephants when it comes to scandal.
I think they've already forgotten, Johnny. You realize that Frank is one of a handful of councilmen who isn't facing any opposition in the next primary. Now, to me, that means people are much more interested in the good job that he's done than in whatever was going on in his private life last summer.
Have you tried this out on anyone yet?
Well, I want to test the water on the district leaders next week. I would like to have an informal meeting, maybe here at Ryan's.
Well, that's fine. That's a good
Great.
idea.
Well, I want to underline the point that Frank is holding his council seat for us and just see how things look about money.
Well, how do things always look about money?
All right, now, Dave, level with me. Will the Riverside Club endorse Frank?
Re-election this fall, and for Congress next year.
That's fantastic.
Well, provided, of course, that Jose doesn't want to run again, which I understand he does not.
Oh, how is that now? I understood he was mad to get to Washington.
Well, family problems, mostly. He never sees his wife and kids.
Now, look, Frank's free and clear in that regard.
Well, not necessarily, John. Come here, let me talk to you a minute.
Now, what is this? Something I don't know?
Yeah, well, Jill and I are on the verge of working things out.
Despite Seneca and the baby.
Well, look, the baby's not the problem, Dot. Seneca. He's not gonna leave Jill alone. And this whole thing started with me trying to figure out a way of getting Jill, Edmund, Little John, and myself out of Riverside. And in the process, things kind of naturally fell into place.
You can't keep Seneca apart from his baby forever.
Well, I don't want to. I mean, he can see Edmund weekends, vacations, whatever he and Jill work out. But at the same time, there'll be some distance between Seneca and me.
Right, well, if that's what you want, I hope it works. But remember, congressmen have very little privacy. People are going to know your life history. It may make a big difference.
You know, well, that's why I want Jill, a very visible part of my campaign, right from the beginning. We're together. It's a fact. There's very little to gossip about.
Well, that makes sense. Have you told Bob you're going to run again?
Oh, not yet.
Break out the beer and the stretchers. The pros from Riverside are here.
David.
Patrick, how are you?
Good to see you.
This is Dr. Carter, isn't
Yeah,
it?
Bucky Carter, Dave Feldman. Dave's our new district leader. He took over when they made Charlie Ferris a judge. By the way, congratulations. I haven't had a chance to tell you.
Well, thanks.
Hard at work already?
Oh, just a little informal caucus. Frank's done a great job on the council, you know, and I think come next year, things could start getting interesting again.
Are you talking about Congress?
I wouldn't be a bit
In
surprised.
spite of what happened last summer.
I think so, Pat.
Well, that sounds fantastic. I'd like to see it happen.
I'm glad to hear you say that, Dr. Carter, because Frank needs all the support we can give him. Practical support, actually. See, I would like to get him off on the right foot without having to worry about money and not having to worry about raising money, fundraising, that is.
Why is it I get the feeling you're asking for a campaign contribution?
Because you're very astute.
He's right.
Oh, well, why not? I don't have anything now, but how about a pledge?
You bet.
$1,000?
Dr. Carter, that's very generous of you. In fact, if you are interested in Frank's political future to that degree, let me invite you to a meeting we're going to have here
Oh, no.
at Ryan's next week.
Let's hold off on that. All hell's broken loose over at the hospital.
Oh, yeah. I heard about the cutbacks. It's a rough situation.
Hey, Bucky. How are you?
Frank, we're going great guns. Dr. Carter just pledged you $1,000.
That's terrific. Look, I'm sorry about that. That was not my idea.
No, forget it. He didn't suggest anything that wasn't my idea in the first place.
Ugh. One beer.
Well,
Hit
after
me like a lead balloon.
nothing to eat and 40 hours on duty, jeez.
Look, you want to go out and get some air?
Yeah, no, food, actually, that's what I need. The thing is, Delia is waiting upstairs to show me her trousseau, and I'm not quite ready to do that without fortification. You wouldn't want to go over to Lem's and get something to eat, would you?
Well, yeah, sure, why not? You want to come with us, Buck?
Oh, no. You two just go on. I'll go see if I can bum a burger off your old man and talk some politics off me.
Constable Ryan, I'm delighted to have you here.
Thank you.
Dr. Ryan, how are you?
Good to see you.
With my compliments.
Well, thank you very much. And I'd like to say at this moment that I consider your establishment one of Riverside's finest gifts to the city of New York.
Thank you. Please, an expression of my esteem.
You're very kind. I think that plum wine is to Mr. Lem what the good Irish is to Da.
Whatever, I'm grateful. Oh. Don't say it. I know I'm drinking too much of this stuff.
Did I even look like I was going to say that?
Matter of fact, you didn't. Matter of fact, thank you.
You know, I was very happy when you invited me to dinner tonight. I haven't enjoyed being at odds with you, you know, and I've also sworn off brotherly advice forever.
Smart. I may not be so smart, but figure it'll help me get to sleep. Delia, she's waiting for me.
Waiting? She got a problem?
No. That's what I can't figure out about me. I mean, she's pretty happy when I saw her. She just got us a new apartment. She bought herself all these new clothes. All she wanted to do was show them to me. And for some reason, can't face that.
Yeah, Delia waiting. I know the feeling.
Yeah, I guess you would. So, if I can't face her happy, how am I gonna face her when she's not? Which is probably most of the time. Yeah. I'm beginning to wonder if I'm gonna be able to keep my part of this deal, Frank. I mean, I still feel responsible for Delia, but I keep asking myself, how did I let all this happen?
Well, I don't know if that's going to be of much help. It never was much help to me, and I probably asked myself that question 1,000 times.
Ever figure it out?
Not really. Look, why does anyone want to be a hero in the first place? You know, I started my rescue work a long time before Delia, you know. Remember C.C. Harris?
Oh, society girl.
Right. Pure Park Avenue. Classy cheekbones, alligator handbags, the Woiks.
I never understood what you saw in her. It sure wasn't sex appeal.
Oh, look, that was there. A little repressed, maybe, but that was part of the challenge. Now, look, Cece had this attitude, this way about her, like the rich and powerful people who own the world or think that they do.
So how are you going to rescue her if she had everything?
Oh, I had a mission. I'm not kidding. To save C.C. Harris from Park Avenue and from herself.
I'm glad you got out of that one when you did.
So am I. And when I finally did, I gotta tell you, it was like a real homecoming. Coming back to Riverside, my community, my kind of people. And there was Delia, waiting. You just left her, so she was lost, lonely, and very vulnerable.
And wanting to be rescued.
Begging to be. You know, she was incredibly attractive and anything but sexually repressed. So I leaped at the challenge. Once I figured I showed her the direction, she'd blossom. I knew where I was, I said, you know, with this one. So we got married.
And lived happily ever after.
Well, for maybe 10 months. A year, to be generous. She was so gloriously incompetent. She couldn't balance a checkbook, return a phone call. She lost everything, so I helped. But all those little problems that I loved helping to solve for her, because she was so grateful, began to be a real nuisance. So I demanded that she start do things on her own. And she said, yes, I will, but first you show me how. Oh, she tried, in her way. But Delia trying is worse than anything else. It got so that I didn't want to come home. And then there was Jill. Now, I'm not trying to excuse my behavior, but once I had a taste of what adult relationship could be, I didn't want to let it go.
Yeah, I had a taste of that. With Faith, it was completely different. Last year, there was a time when she was needy, desperate. That's when we broke up because I just couldn't see how I could meet those needs. She took charge of herself and she grew up. And that was when I fell in love with her. I took that as a pretty good, healthy sign for both of us. Frank, what do you think I ought to do?
I couldn't say, buddy. It's your life.
A family says goodbye to the man they lost.
He may not have been Todd Manning, but I loved him with all my heart.
Now can the father who lost them pick up the pieces?
I owe you my life.
Or will he pay for their suffering?
You deserve to be locked in a cell for the rest of your pathetic life.
One Life to Live, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 9 on SoapNet.
Your pizza delivery guy. Well, come on in, man. What you waiting on?
For fresh delivery taste without the delivery price, it's DiGiorno.
No white jeans after Labor Day. What are you, my grandmother? I'll rock white jeans whenever I want. And with Tide Plus Bleach, they'll stay white. Not whitish, not eggshell, not ecru. Whatever that is. White. That's my Tide. What's yours?
My doctor told me calcium is best absorbed in small, continuous amounts. Only one calcium supplement does that in one daily dose. Citracal Slow Release continuously releases calcium plus D for the efficient absorption my body needs. Citracal.
Hey, buddy, what are you looking at? Oh, ooh.
Mini meets berries. Kellogg's Frosted Mini Wheat Cereal with a touch of fruit in the middle.
Hello, fruit in the middle.
This September on SoapNet.
This just keeps getting better and better.
There's nothing like a scandal
Oh my God, Dad, what did you do?
to bring a family closer together.
Why am I the very last person in this family to find out everything?
And now the Walkers
What your father did was unforgivable.
are about to get closer than ever before.
You are hosting a Meet the Illegitimate Daughter dinner. Ow, I'm gonna kill you. You guys are whack.
Brothers and sisters, moving in Monday, September 26th, weekdays at 5 and 6 on SoapNet.
Jack.
Hi.
Hi. I thought that'd wake you up. I just got off duty and thought I'd stop by. But would you rather not have any company?
I don't mind yours. Thanks.
You, going into the balloon business?
Gift from a friend. Want one?
No, thanks. I don't want to spoil the arrangement. So, I hear that the operation was successful.
Seems to be so far. Well, who'd you hear from?
Clem, he got word directly, apparently, from Joe Marley.
Oh, yeah. Dr. Marley's very happy. Mostly about himself. He's going to exhibit me in his arts and crafts class.
Anyway, I'm glad you're better. You know, you took a chance having the surgery this soon.
I didn't have much choice. I mean, good old Father McShane insisted.
It's not the way I heard it, but never mind. I only hope that...
Faith, if you came here as my friend, do me a favor and don't finish that sentence.
I only hope that you're not in too much pain and that you make a quick recovery.
Very good. There's pain, but I've had worse.
You ought to be an expert by now. The physical pain should not last too long, but the...
I guess you've had some pretty rough going yourself. I'm sorry about you and Pat.
Yeah. So am I.
Funny how things work out, huh? Here I am married to Orion and wanting to get out of it, and there you are wanting to get into that family.
I wanted to marry Pat. The rest of the Ryans were just a fringe benefit.
Oh, is that what you call it?
I do. They're the kind of family I always wanted. Everything about them is so full and open.
Yeah, well, I suppose you could say that.
When I was little, I remember walking by their place one night with my parents. It was a summer night, so the windows were open, and you could hear these great whoops of laughter coming down from their living room. My mother had this, isn't that appalling look on her face. My father looked a little wistful, I thought. I knew then there was something different about the Ryans, but I couldn't put it into words. Now I can. They have the capacity for joy.
Yeah, they also have the capacity, the group will, in fact, to wipe out anybody who's in their style. I mean, if togetherness isn't your bag, I mean, you're not a member of the human race, as far as if you don't participate 100% in what they consider fun, if you don't want what they want in life, I mean, do they respect that difference and leave you alone? No, they all get together and they mount a group action to change you. They'd still be at me if I hadn't walked out.
Okay, so the Ryans aren't your cup of tea. You don't want them, you don't want Mary, you don't want your baby. But I wonder what you do want, Jack. Can you ever just relax and enjoy life without analyzing and intellectualizing?
I've enjoyed myself, my time, my way.
Your way? The wonderful bachelor life? One girl after the other? Musical beds and meaningful conversations? And never, ever any commitment?
It's not so bad.
But that was before Mary, before you knew any better.
Faith, you come here for a visit or to deliver a lecture?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get into this. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I did. I don't understand people who are in love and throw it away. It's a precious gift, damn it, and not everybody gets it. But you did. Mary Ryan is probably the loveliest thing that'll ever happen to you, Jack, but you're gonna toss her and her baby out, go back to your precious private world all by yourself.
I may not know what I want, but I know what I have to do for Mary.
You're sure working awfully hard at being alone. You know, most people don't like being lonely.
Next, spend some time in Genoa City with the Young and the Restless. Later, see who's stirring up trouble in Pine Valley on All My Children. Only on SoapNet.
This September, The Chew helps make every day an occasion.
When I make barbecue sauce, my secret ingredient is coffee.
Mac and cheese. I love using rosemary and goat cheese.
Fresh ideas for food, life, and style.
Nothing beats fresh organic cookies from my favorite bakery.
Sure, you could use an ordinary base, or you could use your imagination.
Don't oversauce your pasta. Just a little bit goes a long way.
Fantastico! Join The Chew for a bite. Weekdays, coming Monday, September 26th, only on ABC.
Oh, do you know what our favorite part of shooting hoops is?
3, 2, 1.
overtime.
With a number of those other sites, it's kind of more of a numbers game. You get 1 million people on there, and you're emailing some girl, and you know she's getting 100 emails the same day you email her, and you have to rifle through thousands and thousands of profiles. And it's a totally different experience here when you use eHarmony, because they just kind of do most of the work for you. You know, I've had 1 date so far. I'm going on my 2nd date tomorrow night, actually, so maybe by the time this commercial is on, you know, I won't be single anymore.
Review all your matches for free at eharmony.com.
Introducing new Coffee Mate Natural Bliss. Made with only milk, cream, a touch of sugar, and pure natural flavors. New Coffee Mate Natural Bliss from Nestle.
There are some things you can't control. The weather, the front page, the stock market, obviously. We're hearing the one thing no one wants to hear. Cancer. Okay, things you can control. What you know before treatment. There's a high risk of infection during chemotherapy. So don't let anything interrupt your fight against cancer. Talk to your doctors. And go to manageyourtreatment.com. There are some things you can't control. But this, you honestly can.
Want more of your favorite ABC daytime shows?
Just tell me.
Log on to abc.com/daytime to check out The View, The Chew, One Life to Live, and General Hospital.
You're gonna have to trust me on this.
Watch videos or full episodes.
It's kind of exciting.
Get exclusive sneak peeks. Learn about the co-hosts. Go behind the scenes.
I accidentally threw away my other shoe.
Connect with other fans and get great tips you can use.
I always buy tools for the kitchen that have more than one use.
I like it.
Find it all now at abc.com/daytime.
Being a mother can be very rewarding.
Motherhood changes everything.
Just ask the women of The View.
The biggest lesson any child teaches their mother is it's not all about you.
I fully believe in mother's intuition.
I know when my baby just needs to get on my lap and he needs some mother love.
With your children, you learn diplomacy. But with adults, you have to practice it.
It's a mom's view.
The trick is to have one less tantrum than your child.
The View. Weekdays only on ABC.
So I guess the question comes down to, what do you want to do?
What do I want to do? What needs to be done? What do I want to do? What has to be done? That's the question.
No, go back up a bit. Go back to, what do you want?
I want to love Faith. And what I have to do is go home and face Delia. I gotta look at her trousseau, and I have to love every piece of lace and tell her that she did everything exactly right.
But what do you want?
I want to love Faith.
So?
Only I can't. I've messed it up too good.
Oh, I doubt it. One of the things I'm learning nowadays is that certain things can be fixed if you're willing.
Mind if I leave this for the check and take off?
If you're going where I think you are, Godspeed, brother.
Thank you.
Johnny?
What?
Johnny, where's Patty? Have you seen him?
Yeah. He came by when he got off duty and stayed a couple of hours. Went off with Frank.
Well, he was supposed to come upstairs. I mean, he promised me. Wait a minute. You said he's with Frank. Is that true?
Yeah, they went off to have some dinner, I think.
They went off to have dinner. That's really inconsiderate. He was supposed to come upstairs and see my trousseau. Okay, he's with Frank. I guess that's okay.
I had to see you. Can I come in?
In Port Charles, revenge is a priority, relationships are disposable, and good medical care is a necessity. Keep up with this fast-paced city with an all-new episode of General Hospital, weeknights at 10 on SoapNet.